I am your motivational speaker, and you will be motivated when you hear me through your speakers, also known as Queen Boss Lady. Good rising to all of my kings, queens, young people. You are more than welcome here. And to everyone in their respectable places. Legends, what's up? So this message that I have for you guys is just to give you confirmation that you're not tripping. You're not making up things. It's not something that you're doing. It's something that's being done behind the scenes by your families and your friends. They want to keep you in this illusion. They want to keep you in this illusion that no matter how much you heal, no matter how much work you do on yourself, you're still going to be met with problems, slime balls, unhealed people, people that want to keep you in this illusion that no matter where you go, you will run into people just like your family. No matter what you do, you will always run into this same man that you dated years ago. And this is all due to your family. Y'all excuse me, I'm cold. My window's open. I cannot believe that it's actually cold here where I'm at. It is cold. Okay, this pillow is doing me some justice, but you've done a lot of healing on yourself. You put a lot of time and a lot of effort in yourself, right? And you're like, and before I cut the camera on, Spirit was saying, they know when you are sleeping. They know when you're awake. They know when you be good. So be good for goodness sake. This is how close your family watches you. For a lot of you, this is going to be a little disturbing. But for a lot of you, your family members, your mother, your father, your sister, actually put cameras in your home so that they can watch you. And so they know when you've healed from something because they can see you on these cameras. And you could be like, you know what, I'm healed. I feel like I'm at a good place financially. I got a good job. I feel like I can love someone, right? I feel like I can give someone that extra time that I have. Or you may be like, I feel like I can date, right? I got my stability. I got, transportation. Pretty much, I can take care of myself and I'm healed, right? So you'll be like, you know what? I'm going to get out there. I'm going to date again. And they hear you on these cameras saying that, you know what? I'm going to get out there. I'm going to date. And I'm going to just see where things go. And they are like, okay, you guys, she wants to date. Let's send him in. Let's send in Pablo. And all of a sudden you go out and you're at the grocery store and you meet Pablo. And you're like, well, dang, God, you answered my prayers fast. It's your family. It's your disgusting family that sit back because you're such a private person. You only share things about yourself with your family that you feel they need to know. Your family is not like that. They open their mouth all trash, just blah, 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 just trash. Things that you don't even want to know about, they tell you, they tell them, they don't care. But you are someone that even when you get in relationships, you kind of like keep it to yourself because you know like how people can start hating, people can start, you know, just saying mean things or just acting different because you got a new love in your life or something like that. So for a lot of you, your own father, your own mother, even your sister, they watch you on these cameras in your home, do whatever you do. They laugh at you if they see you on camera, like crying, they laugh. And then they even go so far as like when you come around, they will literally repeat whatever you did in the private of your own home. Like they will repeat it, but they will say it as if like it's something that happened to them. And you're like, because they want to mess with your mental, you know, because they said you were mental, by the way. Don't forget that. So they're always playing with your mental state because they want you to be mental. You get what I'm saying? In this state and in this state of mind. So you're like, you know what? You go to the grocery store, you meet Pablo, and you're like, oh God, you know, he answered my prayers, because that's who you're walking around your house talking to, and they see you talking to God on these cameras, and they're like, we're God. We're the ones playing everything behind the scene. And they call up somebody in the coven named Pablo, and they're like, hey Pablo, you know, yeah, she's all healed. She's healed from all the shit that we did, you know, 2 or 3 months ago. It's time to put her back to sleep. It's time to lay that ass back to rest, right? And so you meet Pablo, and he's pretending to be like he's healed and he's healthy, and you know, he's on the same level as you. When really he has studied you a little bit. They actually give Pablo access to these cameras that's in your home. So now Pablo is watching you in your home as well. When he comes in, he knows how to act just like you. Mysteriously, he likes the same food as you. Mysteriously, he likes to read the same books as you. Mysteriously. So that you two have so much in common, and you think that this is your soulmate, when actually he's there to unalive you for your insurance money, or he's there to just drag you back to the past. You get what I'm saying? Like, no, bitch, you thought you was healed? No, you're gonna meet the same person that you just got over like 2 or 3 months ago, or 2 or 3 years ago. You literally, this is the thing about healing. Ladies and gentlemen, listen up. This is how you know when people are not healed and they're just using you as a cushion. Healing takes time, right? Healing can take up to 2 to 5 years. For some of you that are master healers, it can take 2 months tops, 2 or 3 months. Master healers, you'll get over that shit the next day. Okay, but these people that are unhealed, you'll hear them. I just got a relationship 2 months ago. You've been single for 2 years. They just got out of a relationship 2 months ago. And you know that they're not a master healer, because if they was, they're sitting up there telling you all about their last relationship, what happened, how it didn't. You didn't ask for none of this information. That's how you know they still hurt. And you're healed because you don't want to talk about that nigga. You don't care to go back there and discuss what happened and what went wrong in your last relationship. You're not bringing shit, carrying a shit, pile of shit in your hand to something new. But they are. They got that shit down to the fucking T, and it still stank. You can still smell it. It's like, of all the things to talk about, they could talk about what you like to do. They could talk about, you know, if you like to travel. It's just so much you could talk about with a person that you just met, but yet they want to talk about their past relationship because they are not healed. So, this person is automatically designed and trained to like take on your character, like who you are. You know, if you're somebody that practice celibacy, they'll, oh, you know, I haven't had sex in this long, and you like, interesting, that's the same amount of time I haven't had sex. And it's just like, it's weird that they know how long you haven't had sex, and mysteriously they haven't had sex in that same amount of time. Mysteriously, they've been single for the same amount of time you've been single. Mysteriously, they like the same damn cereal that you like. Mysteriously, they're humble, they're healed. But the thing about these people is they cannot keep up this illusion for long, because that's not the game plan. They hurry up and they attack, and they will say, for instance, you got away from your crazy family, or say that you got away from a crazy ex, right? They will literally replay the same event that happened in your past. They will make it happen again in your present, in that present moment. Whatever you had to get away from, whatever you had to heal from, they will make it reappear in your life as, haha, bitch. Like, you thought you got away. You thought you got away from your crazy ass mother. And your now boyfriend is standing in front of you saying the same exact words, word for word, what your mother used to say to you. And this is how they play on your mental state. Because you're like, why are you saying the same shit that my mother used to say to me? Because they want you to think that you're that same person that was used and abused and broken and mistreated and misguided. They want you to believe that no matter where you go in life, we can find you. They want you to believe no matter how good of a person that you are, you're always going to run into shit bags. You're always going to run into people that is fucked up, just like your family, that you think you, and this is your family's way of sending a message to you. You think you got away from us? We will show up in your life. This person will start repeating things that your father used to say to you. This person will start doing things to you that your siblings used to do to you as a child. Because they're all telling this person, yeah, do this because we used to do this to them as a child. We used to, like, they used to be in the room, and then we'll shut the light off and close them in the door because they were scared of the dark. So do that to them, do that to them, do that to them. And this person will literally do this to you, and you like, what the fuck? Like, because they want you to have that same feeling like you're back in the house with your mom. They want you to have that same feeling like you're back in the house with your siblings. They want you to have that feeling of, I thought I got away from my ex. I did the work. I healed myself. I did not, and this is you like, I didn't go out and use nobody else as my cushion, as my little pillow, because I'm hurting. So I'm going to just use this person as a rebound to cry on their shoulder. No, you actually did the work. You actually did the healing. You actually did the nurturing to yourself. You forgave yourself for even allowing yourself to put yourself in that type of situation as far as with your ex. And now your family is like, yep, guys, come on in. She's healed. We're gonna send in Suave now. Oh yeah, she thinks she's gonna go down there and get a job at the call center. Let's call the call center. I got Sarah, she works down there. Let's slam that door in her face. Oh, she thinks she's gonna go down there and work at the car company. That's where I get my cars from. Let's call down there, shut it down, let them know she cannot come in there. They want you to hate God, just like they do, because they think that they're God in your life. They want you to be like, God, what am I doing wrong? Why is every door being slammed in my face? Like, I do right by people. I don't fuck over people. Why is this always happening? They want you to think that it's something wrong with you. It's something that you're doing. They're watching you on these cameras. They hear everything that you say. They hear what you want. You're healed. You wanna start dating, and the next day you meet somebody that they sent in, disguised as their own. That's why it doesn't last long. This person does things that, if your mother used to leave you and abandon you, this person will start leaving you. They will abandon you. This person will literally say the same exact things to you that your mother used to say to you, because they're being paid to. They're like a paid actress in your life to remind you that you're never going to get away from them. You're always going to be drugged right back to the past. No matter how much time you put into yourself, no matter how much love you put into yourself, no matter how much healing you do on yourself, you're always going to be drugged back to the past that you left their ass in. Yeah, they're back there. And they're like, yeah, drag his ass right back here. Drag him by his balls if you got to. Drag him by the shirt. Remind him of all the pain that we put on his ass. Remind him of how I did not show up when I was supposed to. This is your parents. Remind him. That's why when you really needed that person, they didn't show up for you. It's all a game to them. It's just a game. One big game that they decided to play with your life, your time, your energy, your love, your livelihood. They said this person doesn't want to be a gang stalker with us. This person doesn't want to do the things that we do. Well, we're going to torture this one because this one is a threat to our secret society. And you know, it just came to my forehead, so God wants me to share with you guys, right? I actually experienced this, and I remember being in my hometown, and I just could not find a job. I could not find a job. And I've always liked working. I've always been a hard worker. Even as a child, like, I enjoyed working because I enjoyed making money for myself. And there was just a time in my life where I just could not, for the love of me, find a job, right? And I remember telling my dad that. I was like, Dad, it's like, I don't know, like, I just been looking everywhere and I just cannot find a job. And he was like, oh, okay. And then the next day he called me and he was like, hey, I got a job for you. And I'm thinking like he called his friend over at this company and, they had a position for me. He was like, I need you to beat somebody's ass for me. And I will never forget how much he said he was going to pay me. I'm looking for a job. You get what I'm saying? Doing the right thing, just like A lot of you are doing the right thing. That's what normal people do. This man said, I will pay you $45 to beat somebody's ass from you. And I just remember at that time, like, not having a damn dollar, penny to my name. And I was just like, I just hung the phone up. I don't remember saying anything back to him. I just remember hanging the phone up because I was so disgusted and so disappointed in him. You would pay me $45 to beat somebody's ass. I'm not a big bad wolf. It's no guarantee that I'm going to win the fight, first of all. Second of all, when you put your hands on people, they got places for people that can't keep their hands to themselves, okay? Your ass going to jail, right? So who's going to pay who's going to get me out of jail? Who's going to buy me out of jail? Who's going to pay these fucking legal fees? Who's going to get me out of this fucking trouble that you trying to get me into for $45? So if he would offer to pay me $45 to beat somebody's ass and I decline, what is he paying this person that has shown up in your life to do these things to you? This is what your family does behind the scenes. They pay people peanuts. $45. $100. And these people, they take this little money because it's all fun. It's a game. It's a sick game that they want to play with you. It's not even about the money with these sick weirdos. It's about being able to sit in someone's face. They're psychopaths. They're psycho killers. It's about being able to sit in your face and trick you and to make you believe that there's someone that they're not. And then they trick you into believing that there's someone, but then they show you that they're just like your mom. They show you they're just like your dad. They also have these weird ass propositions for you too as well. Oh, I want you to go beat that bitch up. He wants you to fight for him. And like, it's all a game that they decided to play with you. But you know what? They have to cheat. They have to cheat. They have to tap your phone and listen to your conversations. You don't have to do that. You can hear what these people are planning and plotting because of the gifts that God gave you. You don't have to put cameras up in their house and you can still see what they're doing. And that's why they fuck with you like they do. Because you have these gifts and you don't have to cheat. You don't have to invade people's privacy to get the truth. God will reveal it to you. See, God isn't revealing anything to them. You can just get around them and pick up on their energy and tell that they're looking for love. They want to be accepted. And you do the right thing. You might say, hey, I got a nice guy down at my job and he's really nice. You know, I'm in a relationship. I love Carl. So, you know, I'm going to see if you two can get together. Like, not these motherfuckers. Not these motherfuckers in your family. They fucking hook you up with fucking Freddy Krueger. Or Jason. All of a sudden, you hear the damn, what the fuck? Why do I hear the... I say, please don't kill me, freaky Jason. Why do when every time you come around, I hear this? Why? And like, you just, cause you just tripping with yourself. You just a negative person. Why do I feel like you finna just take a knife out of some shit? Why? Why do I feel that way? Do you got a knife? You gotta pat this nigga down. Like, how come I feel like somebody's watching me and I don't have privacy? Yeah. Cause they are. They are. They are. They're watching you. They know when you're sleeping. They know when you're awake. They know when you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. But you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not shout. I'm telling you why. And I want you guys to take that into what I am saying, because that's exactly what it is. They know when you sleep because they watching you sleep. They know when you up because they know. You're their sick little fantasy in their rotten, infested maggot minds. These people that come and play this game with you, they're falling actresses. They're the ones that they feel like they're never gonna make it on the big screen. They're never gonna be the actress that they set out and inspired to be. So this is their big moment. They know that you're being watched on the camera, and they're instructed to abuse you and mistreat you on this camera so that it's seen. This is the only way that they're gonna live out their fantasy of being an actor, is to be, an actor in your life. Because you're the star. If you wasn't, why did they make the whole fucking show about you? Hell, it's turned into a movie now. A sequel, it's episodes. All about you. Well, they better get ready, because they're going to be watched 24 hours too, because they going to jail. They going to jail for invading your privacy. How dare these, and then they have the audacity to say that you're the sick one. You're the crazy one. When your own father is watching you on camera have, intimate moments with someone you think you're in a relationship with, or even intimate moments with yourself. He's watching. Your mother, your own mother, is watching how you do it, how you screw it, and then she's trying to go back and screw your dad like that. But you're the sick one. You're the sick one. You on camera like, you know what? I feel like I'm gonna be a redhead today. I'm finna go to the hair store and get me some red hair. You go get you some red hair, get your hair done, and your mama call you over like, girl, I just cooked. Everybody gonna come over. Just come over. You go to your mama's house. She got on red hair. You like, what the fuck? That's what they do you. That's how they do you. And you like, okay, great minds think alike, because you don't know at this point. But these people have been messing with you your whole life. You have been under heavy surveillance your whole life. Your mother and your father even trained your siblings to gang stalk you, to report information on you and bring it back to them. What's she over there doing? What's she over there saying? What's she over there? Did you put the camera in her room? Did you put the... You better not cry. You better not... that song is just keep... And then if you get away, they will make it their mission to find you. They will make it their #1 mission to find you. Just to start the process all over again. Just to send in your friends. They really wasn't your friends. They was paid $45 to come in and make you think that you're the one hallucinating. You literally had friends coming around you and they like, you heard that? Nobody said nothing. You heard what they said? You like, what they said? So you didn't hear them say nothing? Like, no, I didn't hear anything. What did you hear? They was paid to do that. They was never your friends. They was a part of the program. The illegal program that your family put you in. To the next video. I care for you guys. And remember, don't get discouraged. Be encouraged. Give their ass something to watch.